All right, chat. Aliens. Fruit. Fruit. Give me the fruit. Give me the pet. We need a Dreki pet. Fuck. Why does it give us only one path and we have to fight Drekis to get through it? I need 50 bravery. I don't want to fight the Drekis. Not gonna do it. It's a waste of a month, but I'm not gonna do it. Early pollen, baby. Going to mid pollen. All right, we need bravery. Ooh. We had plans to hang out with Cal today, but when you arrive at the geoponics dome, it's worryingly dark inside. Also, where's Dilly? Oh no, is Dilly okay? They were in the barn. Oh. You fumble around in the red emergency lighting until all the lights come back on with a heavy clunk of a breaker being flipped. You blink into the sudden blinding light until the figures of Cal and Chief Engineer Instance resolve themselves in your vision. Absolutely no more of that, young man. Instance scolds Cal as he cradles his hoverboard in his arms. Power grid is not your plaything. I understand, Auntie, Cal says. I'm sorry. Instance mutters to herself as she passes you. Honestly, all of this over a toy? Hey, dude. Cal greets you. Sorry, I meant to meet you outside after work, but... He looks down at his hoverboard. My board just wouldn't start and I figured it was maybe out of juice? When I plugged it in, it threw all these sparks. Then the whole power grid shut down. Cal's shoulders slump. Gonna ask Dr. Instance to take a look at it, but she told me she doesn't have time to fix a dumb toy. Shoot. Our lack of engineering is striking us in the foot twice in a row! Sorry, Cal, that sucks. Yeah, Cal sighs. It's just... Cal rubs his eyes. Only got a few things left from when we were kids, you know? Everything else is broken, or gone, or dead. It's always kind of sad when a piece of old technology needs to be retired. Cal seems to take this one harder than most. He hugs the hoverboard to his chest and excuses himself, not waiting to hear your goodbye. Fuck. I think something happened to... I think Dilly did not do well in the attack. Fuck. We can get combat. But I need bravery. Let's check the new area we can go to. Survey the ridge. Perception and engineering. I see. So exploring nearby will give us bravery. So let's do that. There's still an event we're trying to get. No. Keep exploring. Did not mean to do that. Egg. Fuck. 5 kudos if total equals goal. Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next round. 2, 2. 3, 4. Next round. And then we just throw up an 8 in the middle. And then a 7 over here. Alright, we need to get 12. Easy peasy lemon breezy. Alright. Let's hike up it. You leave your pack in some bushes at the base, so you'll be lighter on your feet and start the trek. It's tiring, even steeper than it looked from the bottom. Some of the broad mushroom-capped trees provide shade. The view from up top is spectacular. You can see all the way to the colony walls in one direction, and down to a little sawmill in the other. Then you spot it. The rock. The most perfect boulder you've ever seen, teetering right on the edge of the slope you just climbed up. It's almost as tall as you are. Must weigh at least 2,000 kilos. But it's practically teetering there. I think with just enough muscle you could push it over. Resist its temptations. Not today, rock. Not today. I feel like if I pushed the rock, something bad would happen. And I would immediately regret it. The float cow! This is the event I wanted to do now that we have enough animal handling. We're gonna milk the float cow. It's hard to milk a float cow that's upside down. She struggles and kicks her legs at you as you try to flip her over long enough to get to the others. But thanks to a combination of might and empathy, you manage to calm her down. She's still sick. Milk's supposed to collect in her lower udder, not her gas bladder. But at least she's balanced now, and she has a chance to get well on her own. Yes! Success! Bravery challenge. Yeah, we'll do a 3, 4, 5. +1 for each gem on other cards. So we can do this, 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 this. Nice. All right, super goal. Nice. We need that bravery, baby. Give me that bravery. You don't back down, though it takes energy to keep walking towards the roar as you hear it again and again. It's getting louder and louder. It's not a manticore. A little fluff of a creature, all puffed up with the effort of roaring. Its voice amplified by a hollow log. It sounds just like a manticore, though. What a weird survival feature. Probably intimidates a lot of predators. Hey, Jay. I am doing pretty fantastic. Look at this game yourself. I wasn't sure how much of it was a card game and how much is a visual novel, so thanks for showing. Yeah. I definitely feel I would say it's more like 70-30 as far as narration to card game, but like the card game element is very, very minor. It's not too complicated, but I would say it does have a level of depth that still kind of scratches the brain a little bit. But it's not going to be like a nitty-gritty deck builder like something like Slay the Spire or something, you know? Ooh, draw an extra card at the start of challenge. That is nice. We do need to get like 50 bravery though, so that's kind of going to be annoying. Let's push our way through these plants. Ooh, but I hope you are having a fantastic time, Jay. It's gonna be +1 on a strength challenge, +2 to cards with gems. Ooh, this is gonna be a big swingaroo, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, I don't got me another 4. We'll just burn our absorbent brain. Prepping for a busy weekend. Oof. Hopefully it's not too bad. This is gonna become a 7. I mean, we could do a nice combo of like... Alright, so we want to get exactly 17. So that's gonna be easy. Do like a... So if I do this, it'd be 12. And we just need 5 more. There we go. So we get those bonus kudos. Delicious. Perfect. Ooh. We got another perk. No, not getting lost in the fog. No, filling up our deck. Slit past all path blocking explore events. Thank you. That's actually really good. Uh-oh, we stumbled into something. This low valley has collected a lot of that thick pollen. Oh, right. I just literally not interact with the event. Let's give those trees a friendly pat. You like the mush trees. You give one a pat and are surprised when it moves under your hand. It's not the tree though, but a camouflaged creature lying against the trunk. It's small and looks a little like an octopus or a starfish. It has lots of long legs wrapped around the tree like it's giving it a hug. Ooh. Egg. Life's good? Nice. Always nice when things be going. You spent so many days and weeks exploring. Some of the days feel like you've seen it all, although you haven't gone very far from the colony. Your favorite places. And you're heading to one of them right now. You like it because it's thrilling to get here. Only you know how to find it. It's beautiful. Go with the bravery challenge. We got this, baby. All right, let's burn the ones. Get them out of the way. We're gonna keep this between rounds. Good to know. So we can do this, because all those pairs are good. All right, now if you go 8, 3. I do this. What if I put 2 wild cards next to each other? I see, they inherit. And then I can put a red over here as well. What's the super goal, my friend? 27. I see. So we need to get 27. All right, well, 7, 8, it's gonna be 15, 6. All right, we just need 3 more. Put some edible mushrooms over here, and we hit the super goal. Ara, welcome on by. I hope you are doing swell. You've come across a fallen log over a deep ravine to get there. Today you make it across, controlling your fear and walking steadily without shaking. There it is. You arrive at an orchard of bobber fruit. The sweet, citrusy smell wafts from the red fruit as it bounces enticingly up and down at the end of long branches. You check carefully for animals. You've seen a territorial bush bub here before, but it looks like the coast is clear. You can pick and eat at your leisure. Nice! I think there's still some areas to find resources, so we'll check for those first, but before I continue, let's check out Era. Aw, I think it cut out before it got to the good part. But Era is a wonderful bean. They do a lot of Rain World Hunter speedruns now and then, although I've usually seen you grouped up with a bunch of other cool people spreading democracy in Helldivers 2 of late. And is the person who made me aware of Super Auto Pets becoming my new game when I have to kill like 5 or 10 minutes and can't do anything else game. And I'm away from my computer. Wait a minute. Keep exploring. There's events down there. How the fuck do I get down there? Nani? Ooh, a secret pass. Steak. Egg. Creature. Well, we're not gonna attack it. We're gonna eat some snacks while we watch. Take a break and pull some snacks from your pack. SAP is really nice. Very dangerous to install on your phone. Yeah, that is true. But it doesn't cost any money. It's not a gacha game. So, you know, it's got a lot of points going for it. You know, just saying. Just saying. All right, now with Perception 3, the fact that we can just run past events, we can go back to the forage place and we can continue further because now I don't even have to fight the creature. I really want to get one as a pet though. I gotta tell you, I really need one as a pet. It's very important that I get a pet freaky. All right. We are enlightened from mastering a skill. And we're like on the cusp. Like I like going on expeditions when I have a lot of potential stuff. We're kind of close to getting a perk in organizing, it looks like, as well. We can maybe study engineering to kind of shore up our weaknesses. So we kind of need a little bit in there, and we're right now at it's a good time because we'll get engineering and reasoning. Oh, and it'll give us friendship with Nomi. Actually, no, we've already given them stuff. All right, we'll study engineering. It's been a while since you've taken a physics class. You wonder who they'll get to teach it after Professor Hal died. He was the teacher back on the ship. Who could possibly replace him? Congruence is waiting placidly for class to begin. Oh, Solana, hello, she says as you take your seat. It's been a while since you joined us to learn about the grand world of physics. Don't be surprised. I'm teaching this class now, in Professor Hal's absence. All right, I believe the dog ears on the camera are new, and I'm pretty sure these little dangly bits are also new from when Helios arrived. Adorable. Congruence takes her place at the front of the class. Today we will learn about me. I am the ship's onboard intelligence. But what does that mean? Does anyone have any questions for me? How do you know so many things? My brain is big, she explains. It's just enormous, really. Much bigger than this little monitor you see here. And it's connected to the ship's HoloNet. So anything you can look up on your HoloPalms, I just know. What's your job? Well, right now, part of me is showing animal videos to children in the creche, and part of me is here teaching you. but most of me is monitoring the engines which give us power and the life support systems that make it comfortable here. Concurrence explains that she had to do all kinds of calculations to help fly the ship and land it, that she was designed to provide a user-friendly interface to the ship's systems. But Hal modded me to be far more than that, she says proudly. Now, I can even tell jokes. Why did the computer cross the road? She asks. I don't know why. Congruent smiles widely. Okay, it's a binary joke, and I would love to translate it, but it would probably take me like 10 minutes to quickly type it in, and I'm not going to do that. Which is a darned shame, I tell you what. Alright, that doesn't work. We can make a 3 over there. Ooh, we can make that a 3. Even better. To get a bite to eat. Damn it. That's a good pun. Either get it or you don't. It's a very binary joke. Look. There are only 10 kinds of people. Okay? People who know binary and people who don't. And people who start from 0. Eh? Oh, sorry, I have an itch. It's a very bad itch. Oh, okay, I feel better. Let's see. Can we min-max this? I don't think so. No, I think that's about it. Oh, I could have eked out 2 more points. I see. Early dust. Ooh. Nomi is lying flat on their back, looking up at the sky. Oh, we've already read that. They like crystals, so we're going to give them shiny crystals. We need to give Dog Boy a stick. I give stick. We need to give an enemy egg. An enemy egg. Oh, my heart. Nem is kicking a sports ball around listlessly. After a while, she picks it up. Just stares off into the distance at the colony walls. Egg. Nem gives you a little smile as she accepts the egg. Thank you for remembering my birthday, Solana. It's hard without calm here. Oh, my heart. Oh, poor babies. We don't have any medicinal herbs, so Dice is going to... Dice has a bad roll this month. No dice, you could say. What's our stress at? 63. I think we do another round of engineering while we have the buff. There's no reason not to. Because we've already maxed out biology. To further your engineering knowledge, you're taking a mini-class with Chief Engineer Instance on the construction and maintenance of your holopalms. These devices are engineered bismuth crystals, embedded in your palms when you start school. They use the heat and electric current of your human body to power themselves, to talk to each other, and connect to the HoloNet, Congruence's massive repository of information. You can barely remember life before yours. Holopalms were commonplace by the time the Vertumna group first formed on Earth, and the square bismuth is grown in the lab. Instance explains. So the physical device itself isn't hard to maintain. The difficulty is in the display and touch interface. Instance opens her holopalm, displaying a visible projected screen floating above her palm. As chief engineer, she also has one of the fancier versions that combines with a pair of eyeglasses to superimpose a projection right onto what she sees. The interface relies on plasma voxel generators, which require extremely small components that are impossible to nanoprint. Material will have to be mined from Vertumna itself. Tang raises her hand. Is it possible to hack these devices? She asks. If the biological electronical interface is so thin, is it possible to hack the human body? In a way, we've already begun to hack the human body, Instance replies. What do you call gene tech? Everything the body does and is capable of on 4 nucleobases in different configurations. No different than congruence. Human and artificial intelligences are both built from a limited code and transformed into more by the building. Your genetic enhancements, superhearing and sight, temperature regulation, all increased resistance to fear, disease, and fatigue, all present in the human genome and unlocked by the power of science. The class splits into working groups to explore installing modules into your holopalm. You and Tangent are in a group together. She begins installing a mod that will let her scan inorganic materials and get a reading on their chemical compositions. What do you do? Try to remove our holopalm. No! We're gonna learn from Tangent. You don't feel comfortable modding your own holopalm yet, so you sit and watch Tang as she upgrades hers. She's hesitant at first, but relaxes after she realizes that you're not here to judge her. You'll learn a lot from her. She can be nice, as long as you don't ask too many dumb questions and you're doing something she likes. Well, look, Tang, I may not know engineering, but I got the biology on lockdown, all right? Give me a plant and I got it. Card becomes mental. All right, we can do 4, 4, 3, 3, and then absorbent brain. Nice. Oh, that's not a 3 because of the gem card. I see my problem. All right. Shoot, I can't get a straight. I see. All right, we'll just take the W because I do want to play Absorbent Brain since it's going to give us an extra little bit of Stat-Sereno. Look at that engineering. We went from 0 to knowing a little bit. The Vertumnalia Festival is a welcome day of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic year. Despite some lingering rivalry between the two factions, Vertumnalia has a chance for the Helios and Stratos to come together and appreciate the bounty of the planet. At least, that's what the adults say. Governor Lum takes the stage to address the colony. You can't help but notice the crowd has segregated itself according to their ship of origin. Rex shoots you a wave from over on the Stratos side, and Nomi makes a silly face. Vase is surrounded by other young soldiers, all looking sharp in their Heliopause uniforms. With Dice standing beside you, you wonder if the two ships will ever feel like one colony. A fanfare plays over the square's announcement system. Lum's honor guard do a complex drill with their drone rifles. Hey, Lum, I hate you. Greetings, people of Vertumna, Lum says, his voice ringing out over the square. We may be far from our beautiful Earth, but we can still celebrate and be thankful for what we have here. Worked hard to save this beleaguered little colony from the brink of destruction, and you should be proud of our work. The Helios cheer. Your side of the square is more quiet. I know some of you have been asking, Lum, how are you going to do it all by yourself? How are you going to run the colony, solve everyone's problems, turn this planet into a paradise, and look this good? Lum strikes a pose to a smattering of polite applause. Well, I have the answer for you, he continues. The old council made a lot of bad choices, like illegally leaving Earth. But I believe in second chances. So I've appointed the original department heads to my own council, Lum's Council 2.0. Better not disappoint me, he laughs, makes finger guns at the department heads at the foot of his podium. Stay on your toes, Stratos. I feel like as someone who arrived with basically a military regiment, doing a jaunty finger guns at people you are saying are illegal is not a joke. It's kind of a threat, actually. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Newt. I also want to promise everyone here today that we're going to make Vertumnus safe for humans, Lum says. Next time those bastards Xenos attack, we're going to blow them to so many little pieces there won't be enough left to wipe off our boots. We've already got the defenses, he says, gesturing broadly to the new, taller, thicker walls. And we're building homes for everyone. Homes where people can raise children again, knowing that our military men and women are keeping us safe. Big cheers from both sides this time. Some of the colonists around you even have tears in their eyes, especially those who lost family in the last attack. Lum goes on for a while, lionizing the Heliopause's military strength and casting subtle digs at your failed colony experiment. Finally, the crowd disperses to set up the square for the afternoon festivities, some traditional and some new. I'm gonna be honest, low-key kind of hoping they get their shit pushed in uber hard and Lum gets reality check cold clocked across the face come glow season. Just saying, you know, it would be grim as fuck, but dude's talking a lot of game and he ain't played in this court before. At the tables, Aunt Anne and the kids are sitting out the spread for dinner. There's an unmistakable amount of food, thanks to Heliopause's huge ration surplus, and the piles upon piles of Xeno meat from the hunting parties, or those who can stomach it. Anne is all smiles, clearly making an effort to move on, as Lum mandated, despite still mourning her lost son, Calm. Not even the festive atmosphere can force a smile onto Nem's face. Oh, Nem, don't be consumed by anger, Nem. Who do these healers jerks think they are? Right? Mars exclaims. This Lum guy is a tool. Do you hear what he said about us? How crass. Like, have some respect. Alright, Mars. We cool. A little cool, Mars. Dice arrives, carrying a big tureen of stew. And now they're just taking over? Everybody's okay with this? The adults are bigger cowards than I thought. Mars looks at Dice in shock that they agree on something for once. The chime sounds to announce the square is set up for the annual competitions. What do you choose this year? Ooh, wow, alright, this is completely different. Still nothing I can really do. Let's do a bake-off. And try not to cry, what bake-off reminds me of. No, I don't want loyalty! Son of a bugger. I hate that. The bake-off is a new challenge this year in celebration of the great surplus of food. Today's theme is chili, spicy bean stew. Not pixie beans, though. Cal adapts a gourmet earth dish with alien ingredients. Alright. I don't think we're gonna win this. Not gonna lie. D6. Nope, that's not gonna work. +1 if this is the highest value. Well, that's not happening. We can just do 0, 0. Oh, that's awful. Alright, so we got 6. We can go 3, 5. Still not a straight though. Yeah, we can get +3 for a straight, but if I can get 2 pairs, that's +4. Thing is, I don't think I can get plus. The shtick of Dice's secret is actually biting me on the butt here. Can do this. All right, so that gives me a straight, and we get a pair. All right, all right. Now, the thing is, unless I burn a whole bunch of cards, which I'm not going to, I don't think we can get ourselves a 43. +1 for each gem. I see. Also annoying that straights don't go backwards. Actually, I can do it like this. So now I get a straight. Nice. And then I can just do this. About as good as I can do. I mean, I could give a stick to unchangeable. Right. Forgot about that for a second. Well, Dreki, I guess you're gonna have to give up, my friend. Your 7-alarm napalm chili is a hit. No one can take more than a few bites of it. For some reason, though, you don't win. Weird. After the festivities, the mood in the colony is a lot lighter. You see people smiling easier, and often see mixed groups of Helios and Stratos socializing together. Feels like the first time people have actually let themselves relax. All right, let's give you flour. And then let's give you I'm out of crystals. Fuck! No! No me, no! Well, I have plenty of steak. Oh, we've already given him something. I could probably buy a cake. We can use that instead of a crystal this time around. Maybe there's more to chili than being super spicy. I don't know, Matt. That doesn't sound right at all. Cake? Nomi exclaims, holding their hands to their cheeks. On my birthday? Solana, you're the best by light years. Well, we learned their birthday. You find Nomi in the lounge, flanked by 2 holo screens and doodling in a sketchbook with real paper. One holo screen is playing an animated kids show, while the other is a wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. Nomi's attention moves between the 3 easily. I feel personally attacked by this situation. When they see you, they jump and quickly close their holo screens, sitting up straight and clutching their sketchbook to their chest. Oh, hi, Solana, they giggle, rubbing the back of their head charmingly. How you doing? Is that in a different language? Well, yeah, Nomi says, wrinkling their nose. It's better in the original language, but the subtitles don't tell the whole story either. Nomi sets their sketchbook aside and looks around conspiratorially. I thought they were gonna bust me for jailbreaking my holopad, they say. All the Helio kids have restrictions on what we can watch, and for how long, but you guys have so many more cartoons than we had. Nomi throws their arms in the air. Like the first season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. What? Where'd you learn how to do that? Nomi shrugs and wiggles their fingers. It's just like modding my gaming gauntlets, they reply. Sure, a little bit more complicated because, oh my gosh, no offense, but your holopump interface is so deprecated, but a lot of the fundamentals are the same. Nomi closes their eyes and tips their head to the side, smiling. You know, you've got Holopad genies here too, they said. Dice was mondo helpful for helping you figure out your old system. Wait, like our Dice? Nomi nods, blinking innocently. Yeah, they chirp. He's a total sweetheart, don't you think? Anyway, the important thing is that I get to watch every episode of Turbo Hyperjet transform. Nomi continues, clapping their hands against their cheeks. It's the best cartoon I ever made. What else has schoolgirls who look like aircraft from the waist down battling evil aliens while dealing with the stresses of high school life? Yeah, sounds like an anime, all right. The Helio Media Archive only had seasons 2 through 9 and only 3 of the OVAs, Nomi says, puffing their cheeks out. I can't believe in the 4th OVA, Flight Captain Yumiko gets captured by the aliens and brainwashed into thinking she's been an alien sleeper agent the whole time. You hadn't seen the first season? Nomi shrugs and pokes one finger into their cheek. Spaceship kids make do. Them spaceship MBs make do. Yep. All right. Like country girls make do, spaceship MBs make do. Mm-hmm. You don't have to know everything about something you like in order to call yourself a fan. Nomi continues. Just liking it with all your heart is good enough. Nomi laughs and flips over their sketchbook, showing off some of their drawings. I was drawing some fan art for the show, they say. Well, it's more of fan art. Okay, it's really more like if I was the character in Hypergirl Turbojet Transform. Nomi's enthusiasm. I love this. Also, that's a fucking banger-ass card as well. Ooh. What kind of aircraft would you be? Oh, you're blushing. Nobody blinks at you, clearly stunned by your interest. Okay, kind of. You see, all the cool aircraft are already taken. It's rude to be a double. They press the tips of their index fingers together and look thoughtful. Sometimes I draw myself, my character, as something weird, like a hot air balloon. But then I think, it'd be kind of cool if I was the only regular human in the Turbo Girl Hyperjets. Aww, you be you, Nomi. Whether you're a hot air balloon transforming girl. Well, I guess you wouldn't be if you're a hot air balloon transforming person, or if you were just a normal person with a bunch of hypersonic jet people. You know, you do you, Nomi. Right, I already talked to him. Dice! I don't have any weird vegetables for Dice, now that I think about it. Looks like there's nothing else over at home. So let's go on an expedition. We're going to go to the foraging place, because there is a lot of that area we haven't explored. I'll just give you a stick. Have steak. Oh, wait. You head out of the colony hoping to find Dice, and you do, as well as Rhett and Utopia, who have teamed up to talk to Dice about something that has him scowling deeply. It was different before the attacks, you hear Utopia say, but you're older now. You're on an expedition, you can get a lot more danger than when you were just a little kid on a walkabout. When you're out there on my team, I'm counting on you to do as you're told and be where you said you'd be. She gestures beseechingly. What am I gonna do if something happens to you out there, kid? What if you disappear one day and you're hurt and no one knows where to find you? What if... I'll be fine. Dice cuts her off. I can take care of myself. If I can't, that's on me. That's not how it works here, Rhett says, his voice stern. You're not just putting yourself in danger out there. You're putting the whole colony in danger. I know you're a bit of a loner, son. Well, you have family here. All of us. We're all your family. We're gonna need to send people out to find you. What if they get in the same trouble you did? He continues. We're counting on you to follow directions out there. Keep everyone safe, not just yourself. What if I don't want to be found? Dice explodes, waving his arms. What if I want to be left the hell alone? Rhett and Utopia are stunned by Dice's outburst. Rhett opens his mouth to respond, but Dice talks over him. If I don't come back, just leave me out there, he spits. If this planet wants me dead, maybe I deserve it. Huh? Don't you ever think about that? Maybe I deserve to die out there. Maybe we all do. With that, Dice stomps away. Rhett and Utopia look stunned. Oh, poor baby. Dice, no. You follow Dice around the outer walls of the colony to to where he's angrily pulling things out of the drainpipe hiding hole he's long since outgrown. Stupid humans, he grumbles, stuffing what looks like a bedroll into a carrying bag. You never think of anything except... Oh, he continues, trailing off when he sees you. What do you want? You okay? Great, Dice mutters. Just awesome, actually. Yeah, thanks for asking. Watch him pull things out of his hideaway and throw them into two piles. Screw this colony, he says. Didn't ask to be part of it. Don't need it. Don't need anyone. I'd be better off living in the woods, like an animal. At least that's real. He reaches in far and pulls out a busted up looking mechanical device. His old alien communicator he made using gear he stole from Command. Jeez, he laughs. Guess they don't need this anymore. What do you mean? Dice smiles as he turns the device over in his hands. Nothing, he says quietly. Never mind, it's nothing. He tosses it in the discard pile. I won't need it where I'm going anyway. Please don't go. Why? Dice says bluntly. There's nothing for me here, Solana. My mama's dead. Never had a father. My own twin sister hates me and thinks I'm an idiot. I don't have any friends. Except you. No one cares about me and what I want. Everyone here will be better off without me, and honestly, would be better off without them. Dice finishes packing up the stuff he's going to keep, which barely amounts to a full backpack. He straps it onto his back and nods at you, determined. Did I ever tell you my full name? He asks, seemingly randomly. No, you didn't. Dice smiles a little at that, just with the corners of his mouth, as he huffs a self-deprecating laugh. Yeah, probably wouldn't have. It sucks, honestly. It's dysthemia. I'm like 10 reasoning short. What does it mean? Dice takes a breath, lets it all out, his shoulders slumping. It means being sad. What a joke, right? Who names their kid that? He shakes his head. Aunt Anne always talks about how babies make everyone happier. Was my mom sad before she had me in Tang? Or did having us make her sad? His smile twists. Was it me? Was I the reason? Dice scuffs his boot in the dirt. Whatever, he mumbles. No one's scared about me. Basically ever. No one's cared about me. Basically ever. Since before I was born, my own mom didn't love me. One person who you could think... He looks up at the sky and blinks rapidly. Whatever. He repeats, I'm out of here. Thanks for everything, Solana. You're the only good thing about this shithole. I'm gonna miss you. I think we'll give him a hug. You throw your arms around Dice, who grunts and pats your back awkwardly. He doesn't relax until you finally relent and let him go. You watch him disappear between the fungal trees. Within minutes, he's out of sight. You're getting ready for bed later that day when you receive a colony-wide announcement through your holopalm. It reads as follows. Colony notice. Reminder. There are to be no unauthorized trips outside the walls without prior authorization from Expeditions Command. Anyone caught in violation of this rule will be punished. This includes going for a walk. It is dangerous outside the walls, and it is only to be done by trained and armed personnel. Thank you, Command. How about that? You send Dice a message. Dice messages you back immediately with just a picture of a knife. You're guessing he didn't get very far. I don't think Dice getting caught is going to deter him. I feel like he's just going to get better at it.